Oh, okay. So I might have not been live. So I'm sorry for anybody that was watching. Maybe I just talked to myself. Maybe I just talked to myself for a whole minute here. But I'm gonna put this here. We're just gonna put like a 5 minutes little break over here. I'm still trying to figure this out, guys, so excuse me. Okay, so I'm just trying to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you everybody that has tuned in. Thank you everybody. This is my first stream and thank you guys. I'm just trying to figure out how to basically put a mute on this. Okay. 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 So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put a quick 5 minutes break and then we'll come back and then we'll continue. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. I definitely appreciate you tuning in. I definitely appreciate you tuning in here with me today. Uh, so let's get on. Let's get on with today's topic, which is excitement or anxiety. So as I was mentioning, which I talked about, I talked quite a lot. I talked quite a lot, and then I ended up not, what is it, not going live. So basically, what I had to do was, well, go live, and here we are again. So basically, I was saying that anxiety, coming off my last relationship taught me like I was acting out of a place of lack instead of abundance. Basically, I was anxious. So it led me to basically start, well, I keep saying basically, it led me to have a look at the other areas in my life where I was acting out of anxiety. So I started quite a few projects, few things last year which I always wanted to, such as getting my Instagram account on, getting my YouTube accounts on, and getting my other social media accounts on. Now, being consistent has been a challenge. So I continue to find out what is the challenge. So after that last relationship, I came to find out that I basically was acting out of anxiety. I was acting out of, oh, hey, I want to make money, so let me open up these account, forgetting the whole reason why I had started in the first place. And even maybe I might not have been sure the reason why I started in the first place, but I do know that I wanted to share myself. But being driven by only making money is like, okay, if I post something that doesn't get as much views, I get discouraged from that. You get it? So it's like moving on to the next thing or trying to find the next thing that is going to give me as quick money as possible and not taking my time to realize that I am currently sitting in what? In abundance. Oh, yes, sir. I didn't realize that. Okay, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. So now I'm at a point in my life where I'm at a point in my life. I came to a point in my life where I basically had to start reprogramming myself. I had to start reprogramming myself and find out what makes me me. I just want to check on this, make sure that it is looking good. Okay, okay, yeah. So I started wondering like, okay, so what do I have to do basically? So I started realizing that what if I started acting for just the acting sake? And I'm so thankful I have this book called Conversations with God by Neil Donald Walsh. You might see it behind me. Yeah, it's quite an amazing book which I read quite often. And in reading that book, I started expanding my mind more, and I got to find out other, well, other people sharing the same messages. So I've been going down just that hole, you get it? Well, it's not a hole basically. I've been discovering more. And one of the things I came to discover was okay, so if you act on what makes you happy, if you act on just what makes you happy and what excites you, and find every single reason to be positive, to remain positive, and to find what we will call blessings in each and every situation, to find a joy in each and every situation, right? Acting for the sake of acting, not expecting anything in return, but knowing that the ultimate return, right? Knowing that the ultimate return, right? The ultimate return is assured. Knowing that the ultimate return is assured. Yeah, so that is where I am currently. That is where I am currently. Okay, that is where I am currently. So I will just figure out a different way to put my face because I do see that my face is a little bit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yes, sir. So now I'm at a point in my life where I've come to discover that excitement and passion is the exact same thing. So I've just been acting on my passion, not expecting any return, not expecting anything in return, so to speak. Not expecting anything in return, so to speak. And that is what I intend to continue to do. So this is my first message, like this is my first message. Thank you guys for tuning in. I definitely do. I appreciate you guys tuning in at this current moment. I do appreciate you guys. Okay. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. I do appreciate you guys tuning in. So yeah, now I've made a decision to act on my excitement, and that is what I am going to continue to do. So, what is your guys' experiences? Do you feel like you act off excitement or anxiety? Because now, once I act on my excitement, yo, I'm always like constantly just enjoying, just constantly happy, doing things for things' sake, and choosing to remain in a positive mode, no matter what it might present itself as in this current moment. So let's go ahead and let's have a look into this. What is excitement? What is excitement? What is excitement? That is a question. That is a question I'll be asking. Right? What is excitement? What is excitement? Let me find the best place to put myself here. What is excitement? What is excitement? So with a quick search, we realized that what is excitement? Feeling of enthusiasm and eagerness, something that arouses a feeling of excitement, the excitement of the previous night, or sexual arousal. And I love that it says passion there, because when sexual arousal or like sexual passion, that's literally it. That's like passion being expressed right there. That is it. Like you just you have a passion for it. You get it. Like you just have a passion for it. So if we go with this, if we go with this definition, basically that is the feeling that puts you in a place of being enthused or being eager to do one particular thing or another, right? uh, yeah. So I guess that is excitement, and we can see that it is also the feeling or situation full of activity, joy, and exhilaration, right? So basically, when you're excited, you get that rush of joy in you. You get that, you get it in that particular moment when you are feeling excited. You are in such a positive mode and you are in such an high vibration mode. Just think about it. The last time you got excited about something, how did that feel? It felt so amazing, right? And you carry that energy with you. That is the feeling of excitement. So if you are excited to do a particular thing and you doing the thing for its particular sake, thinking out, let's take example like hanging out with your friends, hanging out with your guys, hanging out with your family member that you really like, or doing that particular thing that you really enjoy. When you're doing it, it's like time just passes by and you're just doing it for the thing's sake. It's not like you expect anything in return. You're just in that moment. You're just being exactly in that moment. And this is exactly what it is about. This is exactly what it is about, right? This is exactly what it is about. So be excited in each and every single moment for each and every single thing that you do. That is the decision I have made. And whenever I feel like okay, something is not, I'm starting to feel down. I'm like, okay, where is the positive thing in this? Once I shift my perspective and go to the positive, oh my God. Remember my phrase? Remember my phrase? Perspective is a B word. Perspective is a blessing. Once you change your perspective, once you change your perspective, everything else changes. And I particularly said that because you gotta think it's the other B word. I was just thinking about how, like the last time, right? I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and I was like, perspective is a B word, and it's like, is it a B BITCH? And I'm like, well, you could look at it that way, or you could look at it as a blessing. This is exactly why I put it as a B word, because it depends exactly the way you look at it. You can either look at it as a blessing, or you can look at it as the other word. You feel me? So perspective is a B word, is a blessing. Once you look at it from a positive mode, bro, you're always gonna be excited to do each and every single thing. So remember from my first video, right? Remember from my first video, I'm just gonna shift this here. So remember from my first video, basically I was saying, I was talking about how uh, like basically with the girl I was previously with, I I wasn't feeling the fact that I wasn't feeling the way I acted, right? But I came to realize that, yo, it could have only been there for a positive reason, right? And now I know who I am. Now I'm not gonna act out of lack, like, oh, hey, this is the girl I'm supposed to marry or something. And I'm not even like into marriage anymore because I don't feel like it makes the accurate statement about us, right? Why do I have to be locked down with you? Like, you get me? I want to make that decision by myself. So, in my upcoming videos, which I will put out, I talk about how I've made a decision to go towards looking for an actual partner, like somebody that matches with me on my level. And we don't have to get married. I don't even want to get married. I don't choose to get married. I would just much rather have a partnership, right? And then we can go from there. Somebody that aligns with me and with my purpose. That way they can make a decision. I can make a decision to be with this person every single day if I choose to. You get me? And if that person chooses to. And why be so locked on one person? If that person and like if we're not aligned, why not I just move on? You get me? And I hate that word align. I don't hate it, but even as I said it, I like it just brought up something my ex had said. But anyway, it is what it is. Let me not here to talk about that today. So, but hey, thank you for showing support to my first video. I talk a lot more about it then, and some time has passed. So, um, yeah, some time has passed. So right now, I feel amazing about it. I just look at it as a blessing. And now I'm able to move with excitement towards every single thing that I love, basically, every single thing that I desire, that I have desired, such as streaming. Like, oh my God, I'm so, oh man, how do I put it? I don't, I don't have the words, basically, but I've been, ah, and this is my first stream, so thank you guys. Thank you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay. Like, comment, and subscribe. So let's move on. Let's talk about anxiety. Uh, so yeah, anxiety. So as we can see, it says anxiety, a feeling of uneasiness, worry, unusual generalization, and unfocus as overreaction to a situation that is only subjectively seen as menacing. A feeling of worry, nervousness, or uneasy about something with uncertain outcome. Strong desire or concern to do something or for something to happen. See? And it's so amazing because I love Juice World, RIP Juice World, Live in Peace, LIV Juice World, LIP. Live in peace, live in peace. Ah, live in peace, Juice World, live in peace. So, Juice World is one of the people that drew my attention to what anxiety was because he always sang about anxiety and how he felt about the fame that he had acquired or amassed. But I came to realize that anxiety is basically that feeling that you get when, as it says right there, feeling of unworry or something that is only subjectively seen as menacing, right? it says a strong desire or consent to do something or for something to happen. Like something must happen for this, right? Something must happen for this. And I just remember like, being with this person that I was with. And I was like, I kept feeling like, yo, let me just amass this money. Let me just amass this money. Like, because it's like, oh, wait a minute. It's like my brain knew before my conscious mind understood that, oh, or let's say my conscious mind understood, but I was playing the fool, right? But my conscious mind understood. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, let me just get this money. Let me just get this money. Because I already know how I was, right? So I'm just acting out of anxiety. Oh, this should happen. This should happen. This should happen, right? And where did I get me? But that led me exactly to love myself. And now I can act off not being worried. And when I do feel worried about any single thing, it's just to shift my perspective. So this is a shift of perspective. You get me? Like this is a shift of perspective. Do you understand? It is a shift. You see, I looked at my screen, so I was even thinking I gotta put another camera here. But it is a shift of consciousness. It is a shift of perspective. When you see everything as blessings, everything changes. So now you can act out of a place of abundance. So today, I logged on to my Instagram. I saw that I had some followers unfollowed me from Instagram because I have not posted for about a month now, right? Um, but I do have videos that I am gonna post. However, it's just interesting. Upon seeing that at first, I would have been worried. But now I'm like, man, it's nothing, man. As easily as I created it the first time, I'm gonna create it. I'm gonna create even more. What is better for me to do is to work on myself, get myself in that good mental space. Then I can take that action. And how does action come about? Action comes about in taking steps towards the little things, right? Taking steps towards those little things, and those little things eventually turn to big things. They start like, you know, snowball effects. Little things eventually you get to a place where you're like, whoa, how did I even get here? You get what I'm saying? Ah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But how are you guys doing though? How are you guys doing? What have been your experiences? That's what I would like to know. What have been your experiences? I would like to know what has your experiences been. How has anxiety shown up in your life? How has excitement shown up in your life? Yeah, it's good. It's good to act upon your excitement. Excuse me. It is good to act upon your excitement, right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Excitement. When you're excited, it uh, when you're excited, it leads you end up attracting everything that you ever wanted because you suddenly wake up and realize that, oh, wait a minute, everything I ever wanted, I already have it. And because I did things just because it just kept opening up ways for me. And now I don't have to, like, now I can continue to live because you're living in a positive state, right? There would be anything that would come on your mind that would oppose to that positivity you are living in. right? So all these things that shows up here, right? And shout outs to Borough Mama for her image. Okay, shout out to Borough Mama. Shout out Borough Mama for her image. Yeah, shout out Borough Mama for her image here. Right, which shows us that anxiety shows up as fears, trying to work, taxes, worries, refusal to do things, to go out. You understand? Like you do not see the opportunities. When the opportunities come up, you keep looking at things from, as exactly it says, like just from a menacing subjecting view, right? But it is just looking at things from a place of lack and not from a place of abundance. Because when you're abundant, or when you become a conscious creator, when you become a conscious creator, I was just thinking about my course, which I just finished. Shout out! Oh man, thank you guys for the support. Thank you guys for the support. I finally. Oh my God, I finally finished the course. So now I will host it. I will find a website that I can host it, and then I will host it, and we'll get to the rest of it. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, for anybody watching, type a one in that chat for me. Type a one in that chat for me. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate you guys. Wow, first stream, baby. You know I've been trying to stream for 3 years, bro. 3 good years, man. 3 good years. And I finally got my first stream up. It is quite amazing. First time I opened this OBS studio, I didn't know what in heavens was going on it. But I downloaded it again like 2 days ago, yesterday. Oh my God, and I understood every video I watched, I understood. And it kind of brings me back to, it took me back to a few years ago, like I think about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago when I first tried to stream. And I was like, yo, this is way too much information for me. And I just had in my head, like, just give it time. In the right moment, you're gonna get it. And I did. I mean, it's not anything difficult, right? But times and moments, and we gotta learn to flow with it. We just gotta learn to flow with it. We just gotta learn to flow with it. So anxiety can also show up as avoidance, right? So example with me letting this girl walk all over me, letting her disrespect me, not saying anything about it, not walking away when I should have. You understand? Self sabotage, panic. You understand? Just I should have just walked away the first time I didn't. Right. But it is all good because now I can act towards what I desire and not have to settle down. But keep going after my highest dreams. As I say, if it is not your highest, if it is not your deepest, do not settle down. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Do not stop. Do not stop. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. And you heard it here first. I am a millionaire in this year. Probably in a few weeks. Probably in a few weeks, right? And and this is how life works. Cause I'm like, oh, what if I had done this then, or done this then, or that? So actually, last time I was thinking, I'm like, wait a minute, why do you keep thinking all these things when in fact all these things has led you right here? All these things has led you right where you are. So why not thank yourself? Why do you keep beating up yourself? Why not thank yourself? When you thank yourself can realize where you are and use the blessing that is in that. Use the blessing that is in it, right? Use the blessing that is in it. So now every single thing is a blessing to me. I realize that this is the fastest path I'm on. I am on the fastest path. And if you are tuned in here, obviously you are on the fastest path too. Obviously, you are on the fastest path. And like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. You get it. You are on the quickest path to self realization. You are on the quickest path to get to wherever you imagine yourself to get to, want to get to. But the secret is knowing that you're already here. That is the secret. So when you know that you're already here, you can use the present moment for exactly what it is without taking your eye off your highest vision, without taking your eyes off your highest self, right? That is exactly what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I'm talking about. So you're not gonna have those sleepless nights, right? You're not gonna have those hypervigilance and big reactions, which I've experienced. Oh my God, restlessness, anger, physical symptoms, right? It starts to show up in your body, right? It starts to show up everywhere in your body. It starts to show up everywhere in your body. It starts to show everywhere in your body. I'm just trying to adjust this so we can see it a little bit better. It starts to show up everywhere in your body, right? It starts to show up everywhere in your body. It's showing up as a sense of doom. Like, oh, man, this, bro, I have lived this, bro. Like, I have lived this. I have lived it, bro. Bro, like, when I was with this girl, man, like, I'm like, what's the next thing that's gonna happen? Because I'm like, oh, I gotta be one step ahead of it. Like, my mind is like on high alert, always high alert. You get what I'm saying? Always high alert. Let me see if I can pull up the other one back again. Always my mind on high alert. See, hypervigilance. Always my mind on high alert. You get what I'm saying? And I came to realize that, oh, wait a minute. That is not love, man. That is not love. That is not love, man. That can't be love, man. That can't be love. You understand? Somebody, I don't know, like today you had, tomorrow you could. Like, yeah, somebody change a moment to moment to moment. And it's like, wait a minute, like, I think there is more going here that meets the eye. Because you don't even want to fucking touch me. And because I'm always on my own so much, I didn't even notice that. It was only like I just started noticing it later on, like, wait a minute, something doesn't seem right here. You get it? So, well, loving yourself first is a very important thing. And knowing yourself, of course, is a very important thing. Knowing yourself, to thyself be true. Know thyself, and to thyself be true. You cannot not be false to anyone. You cannot not be false to anyone, right? So you get that constant headache from the constant worry. You get those irritability. The small things just make you go off, right? The small things just make you go off. I'm telling you guys, I live this, man. The small things just make you angry. You got breathing problems. You got increase in blood pressure, bro. I went to the doctors, man, and they told me that my cholesterol was so high. I'm like, yo, and I'm like, oh, because I stopped eating clean. I stopped eating clean. I stopped taking care of myself. And I think it was built up from other situations, right? So this is the blessing. Now I'm able to reset myself. And whenever any limiting belief or anything of anxiety comes up, I am able to investigate it. So next stream we're gonna talk about is facing your fears. Facing your fears. That's what we're gonna talk about. It can also show up as you being depressed, right? Panic attacks, like, oh hey, is this gonna work out for me? Right? Like what is gonna happen? Is everything going to work out for me? Is everything gonna work out for me? Is everything gonna work out for me? Right? You get extreme fatigue, small thing like doing the most little thing, you just get, oh, excuse me, guys. Doing the small thing, then boom, you just tired, right? Heart pounding, upset stomach, lost libido. Bro, and this is so true, man. This lost libido, this business about lost libido, it is so true. So true. Because, bro, guys, man, I don't even know what to tell you, man. When I was with this girl, bro, usually, man, I last a good, you know, on a good day, I last anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. On an average day, about, well, actually, 30 minutes. I'm, I will achieve 1 hour. I'm trying to get 2 hours, but you gotta include a lot of stuff in that. But anyway, man, bro, whenever I would have sex with this girl, bro, like just 2 minutes, 1 minute, it was like my body knew that, hey, like this is not love, man. You acting out of scarcity. This person doesn't love you. Just move ahead and love yourself. But I wasn't getting the clue. But I kept asking myself, like, yo, this is not me, man. Like, I know me, man. Like, bro, I love me some sex, bro. I love me some sex, man. I love me some sex. I love me some sex, man. You get what I'm saying, man? So it was very, very fascinating to me to see that. And I came to realize that our body, man, our body tells us a lot, man. Our body tells us a lot. Our body tells us a lot, man. Our body tells us a lot, and we gotta listen to our body. We gotta listen to our soul. We gotta listen to ourselves. Even when our mind try to make it seem like what is not. So that means we always gotta investigate, investigate, investigate. We gotta investigate. We gotta investigate. So the other ways it can show up, right, is lack of focus. It seems like you can't focus on anything. You just keep planning and keep over planning for every single thing, right? You keep over planning for every single thing, right? So you have to go ahead and basically find the root cause. Turning, keep turning and look at it. Keep looking at what keeps bothering you, and that's how you get rid of it. And when you look at it, act upon your excitement. Act upon the thing that makes you happy. Break up with that person. Stop hanging out with our friend, right? Start that business. Take that risk. Ask that person out. Stop that anxiety. Stop that anxiety. Act it. And the way to stop it, right? Because you can't stop anything. You have to move from one thing to another. And you can only move towards positivity, right? So move towards what is you, obviously. Move towards what is you. You get what I'm saying? Move towards what is you. Move towards what is your excitement. Move towards what is your passion. Move towards what excites you. So if it's living that girl, move, know that, hey, there is what billion, there is 8 billion people in the world. You think there isn't somebody that is gonna fit you? Come on, man. Stop that, man. There is so many people in the world. You think that business is not gonna find at least 100 people or 100,000 people or at least 1 million people? What is the highest video count? And do you know how many people are in the world, man? Come on, man. Stop that business, man. And I know you gotta account for like probabilities and the people in your area but bro, do you know where you're gonna be? Do you know who is coming into you? You do not know that, bro. Well, you do. Your mind, your higher mind knows that. Your higher self knows that. So quit doubting yourself and trust yourself, man. Trust in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself, right? Believe in yourself. Know that everything is cool. And if anybody is not rocking with you, let them be. If anybody is not on your level, is anybody is not on your vibrational level or like where you thinking, where you trying to get to, it is okay. This is unconditional love. They don't have to be one way, and you don't have to be one way for them to love you. And if they're loving you in one way, then bro, I don't gotta say much, man. You know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. And it's not so difficult. It is not so difficult. It is not. So go towards you. Go towards what speaks the highest of you. Go towards what is you. Go towards what excites you. Right? Go towards what excites you. Go towards what excites you. Because that is the way you're gonna find out who you are. That is the way you're gonna find out who you are. That is the way you're gonna find out who you are. So who are you? Do you wanna find out who you are? Do you wanna find out who you are? If you want to find out who you are, then you gotta go towards what excites you. You gotta go towards what excites you. Because by acting on your excitement, that is what you know, what your passion is. And when you are in your passion, you know that every single thing is provided. You just be excited for being excited sake. You will just be acting for acting's sake, knowing that the outcome is already assured. You get me? You already know that the outcome is assured. You would know that the outcome is assured. So, when you are acting, you are not expecting one particular result or another because you know the result is already assured. So, who are you, man? That is what I come to act. Are you your anxiety? Are you your fear? Or are you your passion? Are you your joy? Are you your love? If you are your love, then start acting like it. Start acting like it. And when those anxiety comes up, when those limiting fear comes up, keep turning and looking at it. Keep looking at it. Keep looking at it until it disappears. What you look at disappears. What you turn away from or what you run away from will chase you through hell and back. And that is no understatement. That is no understatement. Act on your excitement. Act on what excites you. Act on your passion. Because by acting on what excites you, even if it's as simple as making yourself a cup of tea and you make it excited, it will lead you towards other stuff that makes you excited, thereby leading you towards your passion, leading you towards your true self. Do you want to find out who you are? Do you want to find out who you are? There might be people out here that will say, oh, if you're not acting, da da da. I say, my personal phrases, bro, bottom zero is the best place to be. Ground zero is the best place to be. Because in ground zero, at ground zero, you will find the most simplest thing to get happy about. You will find the most simplest thing to be excited about. So, in this particular moment, what excites you? What excites you in this particular moment? Act on it. If it's going to make yourself that cup of tea, make that cup of tea with that full excitement. Make it with full excitement. You know, I had a beautiful phrase, right, which says the monks, right, when you ask them how do they achieve enlightenment, so to speak, they will tell you like from doing everyday tasks. Because from doing everyday tasks and honing yourself in that particular moment, seeing the joy in that particular moment, oh my God, this is where you are connected to every single thing. Because you know that one thing leads to another, it leads to the other thing, it leads to the other thing, it leads to the other thing, it leads to the other thing. And by the time you realize, you are exactly where you want to be. Because you will finally realize that, oh, wait a minute, I have been here all along. So act on your excitement. Act on your excitement. Act on your excitement. Right? Act on your excitement. Do not let your anxiety define who you are. Do not let your anxiety define who you are because you are an amazing being. You are an amazing being full of light. You are an amazing being that is full of light. Okay? You are an amazing being that is full of light. So continue to act on your excitement. Continue to act on your excitement. And when those moments of anxiety comes up, just say to yourself, everything is working out in my favor, even better than I can imagine. Everything, excuse me. I'll be like, thank you, God. Everything is working out in my favor, even better than I imagined. Thank you, God, that everything is working out in my favor, even better than I imagined. And look at how the positive thoughts come, and how positive. Yes, poof, 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 poof. Believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. As above, so below. As within, so without. Whatever you think inside, that will be what will be reflected because there is no outside reality. It is all happening in here. Think about it. Where do you perceive reality? In here. And think about it. Light, right? Before anything gets to you, it has already happened. Your mind only perceives it. Your mind is trying to understand what just happened when the next thing is already happening. You get what I'm saying? So do not let the mind lie to you, but use the mind as the tool that it is for. Because whatever you perceive will be made manifest in your reality. Perspective is a B word. Perspective is a blessing. Perspective is a blessing. Repeat that to yourself. Perspective is a blessing. Perspective is a blessing. And as you repeat that to yourself, you come to realize that there is nothing you have to do. There is nothing you have to be. There is nothing that you have to have except being in this present moment. So, what do you decide to be in this present moment? Are you going to choose to be your fears? Are you going to choose to be your limiting beliefs? Or are you going to choose the unlimitedness that, hey, this is working out for me? This is also being used for my favor. What decision are you going to make? It is all up to you. I can't make that decision for you. You are going to have to make that decision for yourself. But what I can tell you is you have to make that decision in every single moment. And when you find out you're not making that decision, just go back. Give yourself grace, bro. You don't gotta beat yourself up. Remember, you are growing, you are evolving being, you are growing in every single moment. So forgive yourself. Always. And then when you realize that you're not living in the moment, live in the moment. Just live in the moment. Come back to the moment. Say, oh, God, thank you, thank you. Because guess what? That is God speaking to you. And the voice you heard that told you that was not what is the word? Was not an angry voice. It was a calm, mellow voice saying, hey, do you see where you are? Exactly. And what I've realized is when the soul speaks, when the soul speaks, sometimes the mind wants to interpret it in one way. So when negative or limiting beliefs show up, you have to investigate it. You have to continue to investigate it. And once you shift your perspective to the positive, now you can see the message that your soul is sending to you. Because remember, the universe is not, eh, bro, the universe does not care. Good, bad, it does not care. Universe does not care. It does not see good, bad. It all simply is. But who do you decide to be? Because there is good and bad, there is contrast in the universe. But you do not have to be who you are not to experience who you are. You can simply be who you are and observe who you are not from looking up at the skies. And remember where you came from. And remember where you are going. You get what I'm saying? Remember who you are. 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 Because you are an amazing being, man. You are an amazing being, man. And God loves you, man. I don't know where we ever got the idea that God doesn't love us. I will tell you exactly where we got it from. I will tell you exactly where we got it from. We got it from, what is it called? We got it from the Anunnakis. You know, the gods that came from other planets. Well, the other people that came from other planets that eventually made us. So to keep us under control so that we would not, like cause mayhem and, you know, cause distraction to their projects and the reasons why they came to Earth, right? They made us fear them and quote unquote serve them. And eventually, somehow, that is still our history. We're still falling for that. We're still falling for that. So know thyself and to thyself be true. Know thyself and to thyself be true. Know where you come from and where you're going. Know where you are, where you from. Know who you are. Know yourself. And to know yourself, the path is to follow your excitement. And the way it is only by acting on your passion. Your excitement is your passion. Your excitement leads you towards your passion, as it says. Excitement is a thread that connects you to your passion, to your path, purpose, passion in life. I said passion so many times there, right? But yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Y'all get what I'm saying. As you follow your excitement, as you follow your passion, as you continue acting on those little things, it leads you towards who you are. And that is the exact where we're trying to get to. Isn't that? We're trying to get to enlightenment. Is that not what we're trying to get to? But I tell you, it is only knowing you are there. It is only knowing you are there. And what I'm about to say now might blow your mind, but God is a process. Yes, I just called you a God, man. God is a process. You are a process. And I'll refer you to the famous line by Jesus: I am the way, the truth, and the life. I am. He was declaring the truth of life. That I am. Everybody is the way, the truth, and the life, because there is nobody outside of nobody. It is all a mirror, because it is only through the mirror can you experience who you are. If there is no mirror, how can you know who you are? How can you know I'm tall? How can you know I'm short? How can you know I got dark eyes? How can you know I got dark skin? Or perceive to have these things? You get me? So we are a process. We are in the process. You are growing every single day, every single moment, moment by moment by moment by moment by moment. Every single moment. Every single moment you expand. Every single moment you expand. And if you doubt my words, you can just look it up. You can just look it up that the universe is constantly expanding. So if the universe is constantly expanding and you are the universe, does not that mean you are constantly expanding? Exactly my point. You are a process. And to get to know who you are and who you really are is to live in the moment. To live in the moment. Do whatever you do with excitement, right? Do whatever you do with excitement. Act on the most exciting thing in any single moment, whether that is making your tea, whether that is making your bed, whether that is talking to that friend, whether it's sending that message, whether it is posting that posting that video, man. Do it with the highest excitement. Do it with the highest excitement. And that is what is going to lead you to your passion, your purpose, your path. That is you are the path, bro. You are the path, man. You are the path. And I want to take this moment and say, even Jesus says it. Jesus, Jesus, the reason why, uh, I don't want to say the reason why Jesus came, but Jesus' life, right? Jesus' life was an example of the life that is possible for each and every one of us, right? We can each and every one of us can be just a living example of what could be, right? And people can make a decision. People can make a people can make a decision whether they want to live that example or not. You cannot force anybody, but you think that you gotta worship somebody. It is ludicrous. Human being just like you and me, flesh and blood just like you and me, because he achieved enlightenment. You're going to worship him when he says, follow me, follow as I did Jesus go around worshiping people, or did he talk about the Father? Did he talk about the Father? Right? Where do we imagine God to be? Always in the mind, right? or we look up. Why do we look up? Because isn't God up? Isn't God up? Up? Isn't God up? Right? Isn't God up here? God is here in us, in us. This is the consciousness that moves. And if you believe that you're anything less than God, bro, I don't know what to tell you because I cannot tell you otherwise. You are gonna have to make that decision for yourself by changing your own beliefs. All I can say here and say is that God loves you. And by acting on your highest excitement, can you get to your passion and your purpose, which is in life? Which is in life. Which is in life. So who are you? I come and ask again. Who are you? 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 I'm trying to get a nice canvas for us. I think this looks good. But put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh my God. First stream, baby. First stream. Let's go. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So as it says right there, passion is like a fuel. It makes you excited to work harder towards it. It, it kind of makes work not feel like work. When you're acting on what excites you the most or what is your passion, because acting on your highest passion or your passion, acting on your highest excitement leads you towards what is your passion, right? Because you suddenly come to find, okay, do I want to do this or do I want to do that or I want to do this? Be like, actually, I want to do this. So as you continue to act on what you want to do, that is speaking the truth about what who you are. This is why it is very, very important, right? And acting this way, being excited for being excited sake, once you find out what is like, what connects you to your larger purpose, which is in life, which is the thing that you personally want to achieve outside of financial wealth, which we all have achieved, man. Money grows on trees, you get me? Which we all have achieved. What if money was no issue to you? What would you do, right? What would you do after that? Like, what would you do once you continue to go after that thing, right? You realize that whenever you're doing it, yes, you probably will get paid from it. You will get paid from it, right? Monetarily by, helping somebody put a smile on somebody's face. However, it may show up, right? Because we're not looking for any outcome. We know that the ultimate outcome, it is guaranteed, right? So as you continue to act, as you continue to act on the things that just truly excite you without you expecting anything in return, you basically find out more of you find out more of who you are. You discover your purpose, you discover your passion, and then now, since you've been acting from a place of excitement towards all these little things, when you're acting on your true passion, or yeah, what makes you happy, what makes you excited, what is your larger purpose, you are constantly in that excited mode. You're not in those limiting beliefs anymore. You are in your unlimited beliefs, unconditional love. That is exactly what I am talking about, right? That is exactly what I'm talking about, and that is what this phrase is communicating, right? This is what the phrase is communicating. So keep acting towards what excites you in any given moment, right? Keep acting towards keep acting towards what excites you in any given moment. Okay? Keep acting towards what excites you in any given moment. And that is how you get towards every single thing you desire. Forget about um the material accomplishment. I'm not saying it's not good to have. It is amazing to have. Just know that you got it and just act on the first thing that is the most exciting to you. Act on the first thing that is the most exciting to you. So that find the highest thing that is exciting to you in any given moment and act upon it. Do not let those limiting beliefs come up. And when they come up, investigate it, investigate it, investigate it. And when you get to the bottom of it, that makes it disappear. Keep thinking that positive thought, keep thinking that perspective, keep looking at things from that perspective over and over and over again till it becomes second nature because it is your second nature. You are that which is God. So when you kill passion, you kill God. When you kill passion, you kill the love within. This is why we get depressed. This is why we start acting the way we start acting. Because we feel like, is life really supposed to be like this? Or is it supposed to be filled with mad joy? And I come to say, life is supposed to be filled with joy. The most unimaginable joy you could ever dream of. This is what unconditional love is. Because can you imagine the ecstasy? Can you imagine the ecstasy? Can you imagine the unlimited feeling of unconditional love? That is what passion is. That is what passion is. So continue to act upon your passion. Act upon your passion. Act upon your passion. Because your passion is the key to every single thing that you ever desired. Right? Every single thing that you ever desired. Every single thing that you ever desired. Acting on your highest excitement or acting upon your passion is what gets you exactly right there. So, shout out to Daryl Anchor, or Daryl Anchor. Um, Shout out to Daryl Anchor, right? Who channeled this message from Bashar, who gives us a formula. And the formula states that act on your excitement or your highest excitement, your passion, whatever is most exciting to you in any given moment. Do this in every single moment. Do this to the best of your ability and take it as far as you can until you can take it no further. And then act on your passion insistence, with no insistence on our assumptions or expectations of what the outcome should be. Just act for it for the acting's sake, for the experience sake, and always choose to remain in a positive state regardless of what happens. Regardless of what happens. Always choose to remain in a positive state, right? And acting this way, this is how you get towards everything you desire because you're not living for results, right? You are living for the experience of you finding out who you are, what you are made of. And trust me, bro, this is what is gonna get you towards what you desire. Because when you are finding out who you are, when you are acting based off who you are, you do not care what anybody else says. You know you. You know the outside is just a mirror, so if anything, you just go inside within you, right? And find that peace within you. Find that perspective that is within you. Find those solutions to whatever problems might be in front of you. This is what unconditional love is. Not living in fear where everything spiral, everything spiral, everything spiraling. And when acting upon your highest excitement, if anything shows up, anything that shows up that will try to get you off your positive flying horse, look at it and say your highest truth to it. Speak positivity. Oh my God. Speak, oh man, money comes to me easily, freely, and abundantly. Speak, thank you, God. Everything is always working out in my favor, even better than I imagined it. Yo, let's go. This is exactly what I am talking about. Because you are that which is made of unconditional love, that is made of full ecstasy, that is made of joy. There is nothing, I repeat, nothing, no thing which could ever break you because you are that which is made of God. You are the process, you are the path, you are on the path to self realization, on the path to self evolvation. So, who could ever break you? And you think death is the end? You really think death is the end? Wow. Death is not the end, bro. Death is going back to your source, man. Going back to the spiritual realm. Man, who wanna be living in the physical world, bro? We wanna all go to sleep, right? When you sleep, the ecstasy you feel, that is it, right? This is why you might have problems sleeping when you have anxiety, because guess what? You're not feeling that joy or that ecstasy, but immediately you fall asleep and you wake up the next day, you definitely gonna feel that joy and ecstasy, unless you choose to go back to the way you were feeling the day before, or what we perceive to be the day before. Oh, but yes, choose to remain in a positive mode every day, no matter what may show up, right? And constantly, yes, we talked about it, constantly and investigate your belief systems, release and replace the unpreferred beliefs, fear-based belief, and the beliefs that are not in alignment with who you prefer to be. Exactly. Be who you are. So who are you, man? I repeat that again. I'll repeat that again. Who are you? Who are you? Are you ready to find out who you are? Because this is your moment. I just come as a voice for you. I am you. You are me. I come as a voice for you to remind you of who you are, to bring you truth, to bring you words to remind you that wherever you may be, it is okay. See the blessings that is placed in front of you and just act on the most simplest thing and act on it with no insistence on how it should show up. So it's quite funny. I don't know, man. I have an amazing story. Yeah. Basically, in this whole process of getting into sharing this message, I started off with just one channel, which was on Instagram. Eventually, straight that out to YouTube, straight that out to another account, right? Multiple accounts across different platforms, and now my ideas have evolved. I'm acting towards more things that speaks of me, and I do not like. Let's say, example, if I'm working on something, right, and it starts like maybe it's not working out how I expect it to work out or how I had pictured it to go out before, where I would just start losing my mind or any something like that. Now I take my time and I relax, like taking a breathe, And then I look at whatever belief might be there, and I realize that, oh, wait a minute, those are not my beliefs. Those are other people's beliefs that I have chosen to accept as my belief. So now I think my belief. And when those beliefs come up, I tell my belief and I hold on to my belief, what I believe to be true. So, and if I find out that is, thank you, God, everything is always working out in my favor, even better than I imagined. Thank you, God, that everything is always working out in my favor, even better than I imagined. You get me? Because remember, the whole thing with the light, before you would have asked, it would have been given. Because as I'm perceiving this light, the next moment is already happening. As you're perceiving me right now, right? See with my hand motion, right? Imagine. Do you think you are seeing my hand as it moves? No. You are perceiving it because before you had already seen it from here, it is already coming here. So what are you seeing? Are you actually seeing what is happening? No. It's only what you perceive. So before you would have asked, it would have already been given. And if you need help, if you desire help, all you have to do is ask, hey, God, I need some help here. I would appreciate your help here. And God is going to answer every single time. So keep acting on your excitement. That is what I come to share with you guys today. Keep acting on what excites you. Keep acting on what excites you. Find out who you are. Find out who you are. Who are you? Who are you, man? Who are you? I keep asking, who are you? Are you willing to find out who you are? Who are you? Who are you, man? Who are you? Who are you, man? So we'll just recap what we talk about here. Kill passion, you kill God. Passion is your soul. Excitement is your soul saying, "Hey, here, this is me." Right. So when you're excited about something, when you're doing something, you just in that complete excitement, they ask your soul saying, "Hey, over here, me, this is me. This is how I truly am. This is who I am." You get it. This is why acting on your highest passion, acting on your highest excitement, right, leads you towards your passion because it's your soul saying, hey, here, here, and then you keep following here, and then you realize that, oh, boom, this is everything I ever desired because your soul already knows you. And to anybody that would try to say that your soul is doomed, your soul is what? Your soul is what? How could you ever kill God, bro? I tell you, kill passion and you kill God. Because God, passion is, I have a wonderful phrase, which is, I can't remember it right now, but I'll remember it next time and I'll get it for you guys. But basically, passion is your soul saying, hey, here, hey, here. And passion is love, basically. That's what I wanted to say, yes. Passion is love expressed. When love does something, unconditional love does something, it does not expect anything in return. It simply does a thing just because. Who are you? So, who are you? Are you that which is unconditional love? Or are you that which is fear? But know that fear is only choosing to experience, choosing. Listen carefully. Fear is only choosing to experience yourself. as separation from love, but in love. Because love is unconditional. And if you so choose to experience yourself as fear, then that is quite okay. Because this is why the contrast exists. You can experience yourself as what you do not know, thereby knowing who you are. Or you can know who you are and remember who you are not. Because in actuality, you have been each and every single thing. So I will go back to the phrase I made in the beginning, which is you do not have to create who you are not in order to experience who you are. Live in that positivity, live in that passion, live in that excitement in every single moment. Choose to do it. Every single moment. Make that tea. Get out of bed excited. Talk to that friend excited. Make that video excited. Go to your job excited. It does not matter. Look for the positive in it. And I'm saying this because I know that even me myself, I am continuously working on myself. And I thank God that every single moment I live in that excited mode. And that when I feel myself to be waning, right, now I do have the tools. I do have the tools. And when I feel like I don't have the tools or I need more tools, all I need to do is simply ask and realize that, oh, wait a minute, this situation is part of the what? The process. It is God experiencing itself. So when I think positive, move myself towards positivity, I could only experience anything and whatever, anything and everything as positivity. So feelings are the truest language in the world because they tell us who we are and who we are not. So who are you, man? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? And thank you guys, anyone that for everybody that is tuned in. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We'll be wrapping up the stream in a little bit over here. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. Ah, yes. So go ahead. Act on your highest excitement to the best of your ability with zero insistence on the outcome, trusting that your soul, source, your soul, higher mind, source will manifest whatever you desire, whatever you choose, whatever you might consider yourself to quote unquote need, because you already have every single thing at your disposal. You only need to realize that it is there. And whenever you need any help or whatever it is, all you need to do is continue to act with zero insistence on the outcome, trusting that everything is working out perfectly in your favor. And if you need to continue to program yourself, everything is always working out in my favor, even better than I imagined. Because even this belief will replace those other limiting beliefs in your mind. So keep finding new beliefs. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep looking, keep looking at anything that might present itself as fear or as anxiety and tell your highest truth to it. Everything is always working out in my favor, even better than I imagined. And follow that positivity. Follow that positivity. Use any and all tools available at your disposal to get yourself in that positive mode, to get yourself in that excited mode. Act on whatever makes you excited. Act on it with all the excitement in the world just because needing no outcome for it. And watch how every single thing becomes made manifest in your reality. Okay, so yeah, who do you choose to be now? Who do you choose to be? Who do you choose to be now? Who do you choose to be? So we'll go ahead here and take some questions. But yeah, I see that there is no current viewers at this moment. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap up. We're gonna go ahead here and wrap up. I thank each and everybody for watching this video. If you watch this replay of the stream and you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below. Thank you guys for the support. Like, comment, and subscribe. Um, Crypto course coming soon. Conscious creation and wealth building course coming soon. If anybody's interested in anything I mentioned, be sure to reach out to me. Leave your like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, leave a comment with any questions you might have, and I'll be more than happy to answer that for you. Okay. Thank you guys so much, man. It was amazing. It was an amazing first stream we done. Oh, after 3 years, bro. 3 years. Can you imagine? You see how good God is, man? And it couldn't have been even more perfect. Because right now I got all the wisdom I could ever need. I'm sure of myself. I know who I am. I don't have to keep second guessing myself, keep doubting myself. All I can do is keep acting. And one thing I want to let you guys know is you do not have to have all the answers right now. You do not have to have all the answers right now. Just act on just the most immediate thing and know that the rest is going to come up. Trust me, I have experienced it. I am experiencing it. It does not matter. Just act on one thing. Act on one thing. And then it will lead to the next thing. It will lead to the next thing. It doesn't matter what the outcome is. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Know that your higher mind, oh my God. Know that your higher mind, yes, man. Know that Source already got everything covered. Source can already see yourself, your higher mind, right? It can already see ahead of you. So it keeps sending you messages, right? It keeps sending you messages. So when you act on those excitements, right, that is the message it's sending you. It's leading you towards the path. It is leading you towards the path. You are the way, the truth, and the life. You are worthy, man. You get my point. So as you act upon your highest excitement. This is your soul leading you, your soul leading you, your soul leading you. This is source leading you, this is universe leading you. So those things that you might consider to be difficulties or challenges, don't look at anything as a difficulty because you will experience it as such, but look at it as a challenge. When you look at it as a challenge, then you know that there is something there for you. There is some growing there for you. And you realize that whatever situation you dealt with is actually leading you towards that next situation so that that next situation will be so easy for you to deal with. You get my point. So now everything is a blessing. Like you cannot imagine anybody to be victimizing you because there are no victims, there are no villains. It is only what you choose to perceive. Perspective is a B word. Only you can choose. So what do you choose? What do you choose? The power is in your hands. The power is in your hands. Love or fear, excitement or anxiety. What will you choose? What will you choose? And as you continue to act, you realize that your soul, yourself, has already given you everything you need. So those limiting beliefs Once you start taking those limiting beliefs and replacing those limiting beliefs with unlimited beliefs that everything is always working out for me better than I can imagine. I am always exactly where I need to be. I'm always in the right place at the right moment in the right time. Thank you, God. I'm always in the right place at the right time in the right moment. When you replace these beliefs that God will always give me exactly what I desire, even better than I imagine. Oh my God. This, when you have this belief that even before I have asked, it would have been given to me, that everything is always working out for me. Trust me, everything will always work out for you. Everything will always work out for you because you are that which is God. So follow your highest excitement, follow your passion, but don't listen to me. It is all up to you. So thank you guys for tuning in. It was an amazing, amazing stream. I love each and every one of you. Thank you for the support. Um, and yeah, catch you guys next week, same time, Friday. I'll put the times up. And until the next time, catch you guys.